Three murdered in Green Island. The Hanover police are getting help from the Major Investigations Division as they probe three murders committed in Green Island on Tuesday night. A 61-year-old man was killed in the first incident, followed by a man and a woman killed a short time later. The murders took place in Hardin Hall, a usually quiet community in the Green Island Police Division, which has recently become a challenge for law enforcers. Unconfirmed reports are that all three were employed at a mega construction site in the parish. Currently, some intense investigation is underway. The Major Investigations Division is giving us some support where this is concerned, but our teams are investigating and seeing what we can actually analyze and get on the ground. We are also asking the citizens of Hanover to cooperate with us so as to help us solve these murders, said head of the Police Area 1 Assistant Commissioner Glenford Miller. In the first incident, laborer Melvin Runtings Davis was shot and killed at his house in Hardin Hall about 10:30 p.m. According to the police, Davis was at home when he was attacked by armed men who opened gunfire, hitting him in the upper body. Approximately 25 minutes later, a woman and a man were killed at their house. Their relationship was not disclosed. The two have been identified as 45-year-old Andre Colley, otherwise called Backhoe, an electrician of Hardin Hall, Green Island, Hanover, and 43-year-old Stacey Williams, otherwise called Sandy, a laborer of Shuttlewood in the eastern end of the parish. A police report around 10:55 p.m. noted that the two were at home when men armed with handguns opened fire at them. From the police's perspective, we cannot say now that both incidents are related, but they actually happen in close proximity to each other, and they actually happen in the same district, said ACP Miller. A disheartened member of Parliament for Hanover Western, Tamika Davis, said the incident has come at a time when the parish has been seeing a reduction in murders. We hope it is what it is, and it is not the start of something in this usually quiet and peaceful community, said the MP, who is encouraging residents to remain calm. I want to encourage citizens who would have seen or heard anything or know anything to help the police, because that is the best way that we can help. Whatever information you have, share it. Do not determine on your own that it may not be helpful. Tell it to the police, your pastor, or an attorney. You can come to my office and let us see if there is anything. Encourage Davis, who is an attorney as law. Clarendon man charged for pulling gun on his mother during argument. The Mapen police on Tuesday charged a man for pulling a gun on his mother during an argument at his home in Fort Pass. Michael Grant, 19, is charged with assault at common law and possession of prohibited weapon. A court date is to be determined. The police report that about 2 p.m. on Sunday, September 22nd, Grant and his mother were having an argument when he brandished a handgun and pointed it in her direction and threatened to kill her. His mother then ran out of the house and called the police. Upon arrival of lawmen, Grant was arrested and placed in custody. He was subsequently charged on Tuesday. 24 road users killed in 21 fatal crashes during August, says ITA. The Island Traffic Authority, ITA, is reporting that 24 people were killed in 21 fatal crashes during the month of August. This represents an 8% decrease in fatalities and a 19% drop in fatal crashes when compared with August 2023. According to the ITA, pedestrians accounted for 8% of the road users killed during August 2024. Private motor vehicle drivers also accounted for 8%. Of note is that there was no private motor vehicle passenger fatal during the month. Wrongingly, motorcyclists accounted for 63% of the road users killed during August. No plain rider died. The ITA said male accounted for 83% of the road fatalities, while females accounted for 17%. The parishes of Trelawney and St. Andrew each accounted for 21% of road deaths, while Hanover and Westmoreland each accounted for 13%. Road Safety Council wants financial support from government and private sector to establish road safety campaign. The National Road Safety Council says financial support from the government and the private sector is needed for the establishment of a road safety public education campaign aimed at reducing road deaths. Vice Chairman of the Council, Dr. Lucian Jones, made this statement following the death of an 11-year-old very technical high school student in Clarendon. Dead is Maria Richards of Kempshill in the parish. Reports were that about 4 p.m., Maria exited a motor vehicle and was attempting to cross the Kempshill main road when she was hit by a high-speed motor truck. She was pronounced dead at hospital. Expressing sadness at the incident, Dr. Jones said children must be taught how to cross roads properly. He noted that 271 persons have been killed in crashes since the start of the year. Dr. Jones said to help prevent road deaths, funds are needed for the establishment of a road safety campaign.
We have to make sure that our children are trained to cross the roads properly. They have to look in both directions when they're crossing a road, and they have to take a third look again. We have to drum it into their heads at schools, in the home. We have to make sure that where there are built up areas, there's no speeding. There's a worldwide effort now, internationally, to cut the speed in built up areas where pedestrians are traveling to 30 kilometers, not 30 miles, 30 kilometers, because this has been shown to be the kind of speed that if you get hit, you have a chance. Above that, you have very little chance of survival. The majority of them vulnerable road users. 48 pedestrians, 12 pedal cyclists, and 98 traveling on a motorcycle. 89 drivers and 9 pillion passengers. We are doing better than last year, 11% down from last year. But we are not doing well in respect of the mandate to cut the number of fatalities on our roads by 50% by 2030, as mandated by the United Nations and WHO. We need to make sure that we have the funds to carry out public education to warn our people how to use the roads. We need funds from both the private sector and from the government. We continue to appeal for the use of cameras on our roads so that people can be warned and detected that when they are speeding, they will be caught and fined. We need to galvanize the entire country to place road safety as a priority.
15 million repairs for St. Anne's Bay Market. Vendors at the St. Anne's Bay Market in St. Anne will soon have their issues at the facility addressed following the announcement of $15 million towards renovation by local government minister Desmond McKenzie. McKenzie made the announcement while on tour of the market on Tuesday. According to the minister, he is disappointed at the state of the facility and he understands the concern of the vendors and customers alike. Last week, I was passing the market and a number of vendors spoke to me about the problem that they are experiencing. I gave a commitment to the vendors that I would come back and to have some extensive tour and to look at the problems and to hear from them. I must tell you I am a bit disappointed about the state of the market and I do share their concern about the challenges it poses to their livelihood, he stated. We have been a working government. I did provide last year yet an amount of money to undertake repairs to the toilet facility in the market. Those works are ongoing as I speak, but there needs to be much more that needs to be done to address the issues, not only that were raised by vendors, but by persons who were shopping, he added. He said the works will focus on the sidewalk, painting, and the bathroom facility. However, he admitted that the works will not be completed at once. So the ministry is going to be providing $15 million, which will immediately descend on the municipal corporation specifically to deal with the issues surrounding the St. Anne's Bay Market. There needs to be urgent repair to the sidewalk. There needs to be some cleaning up of the facility, putting on coat of paint to lift the facility. They will not be able to do the work all at once, but this is an incremental amount that will be given until we look on how best to deal with the lasting issues, he noted. He called on vendors to cooperate as the project takes place. I am concerned when I went upstairs how the stalls in there are situated, posing not just a danger to vendors but also to persons using the market. I am hoping that the vendors will cooperate. I know they have real concern, but Rome was not built in one day, he noted. He noted further that the move is alongside several other renovation works that have been done in the parish to include works on the Brownstone and Old markets. As I said, we started last year in providing some funds to repair the bathroom. We have provided funds for the Brownstone. We have provided funds on the Old market, and I understand that work on the Old market is completed and ready to go, and then now this is on the advanced phase of repair. because they are putting a complete new toilet block for male and female, he noted. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.